Hey guys, Ken97Stow171 back with another ATS video. My original plan had been to jump into a Mac R series and play around to see if I could get Farcel's cat mod to work again. Apparently it only works in certain trucks, and I recently saw a video from Rowan's, I can never get his name of his channel correct, I'm sorry. And he had a cat on the dash. And apparently some of the trucks that have been updated don't support the mod anymore, and that may be why it doesn't work in the trucks that I've tried. Could just be doesn't work in the trucks that I happen to have tried it in. I don't know. So I was going to do that, but then I realized when I came into the game, I'm at the top of this mountain, at the top of the quarry here, and I had wanted to drive down this mountainside in daylight because it's a hell of a trip down this mountain, and but I want to do it in daylight so we can do an external view and see the suspension move and all that shit. And I realized it's still 3:40 in the morning. So what I am going to do is try the set time. You can do this from console. Well, that didn't work, and I don't know why, because I've used this before and it worked. Game save complete. I wonder if you have to. Okay, well, I think the time did shift. Did you see that? Because it said something about truck things expired. Yeah, see, 8 used truck offers. So I think time did. It's supposed to be in. Oh, it might be this. That it has to be. There we go. Yep. You needed a space. One I was trying to do 1 o'clock, so it'd be daylight, but past noon, and you got to do 13 space 00. That's why it didn't work. The weird thing is that how it popped up some stuff there in the console. So now we should be able to see where we're driving. Well, that was a fun experiment. Um, okay. We, like, totally didn't have enough room to not hit that. That's pretty funny. But let's see if we can get a load out of here. Because it'd be more fun to go down the mountainside with a load going somewhere else. So let's see if there's anything actually here. And there is. Kind of a long trip. Shorter trip. Thinking maybe we do that. It's kind of a long drive. But I think we're going to be coming straight down that this complex road that I actually wanted to take. So let's do that. And it's heavy. Don't normally do the loading area, but since we were in here... Oh, there it is. Okay. Whoa. Alright, let's zoom out a little bit. There. I just drove ETS a sec ago with my last trip, and there we go. Good enough. Oh, God. There we go. All right.
Drive safely.
It's gonna be a long one, guys. And I wonder how the fuck we get out of here. We came in that way. I guess we'll try to go out we'll go out the same way we came in. It's a pretty interesting drive up the mountain when we came in. It's quite off-roady. It might have been better to set the time to a little bit later in the afternoon, but it's already 2 p.m. though, so this is what I was afraid of about trying to come out this way, is this stupid scale is not in an optimal location for getting out of here. I wonder which way is the exit. Guessing it's this way. It's probably not, because we're angled the wrong way. Let's see if it's on the map. Nope. But considering we're angled off the wrong direction, I'm thinking it's to the left, not. My guess is that goes up into a parking lot. The weird thing is that's pretty damn low. Got it. That's what I really wanted to get the suspension travel. Okay, we could have gone out that way too. Gone around it. It's actually not exactly the greatest time of day to do this because the sun is brake on to maintain our speed a little better. Kind of wonder what's up that. Oh, it's a gate. You can't go out that way. The trees might make this not so easy to do, because you can't really get closer than that. Coming up this in the dark is pretty gnarly. Trying to go from side to side to get the best view of the suspension. The trees kind of screw up the view sometimes, so that's why I'm going from side to side. Boy, the feedback in the steering wheel is pretty impressive. I wish you guys could see it. Look at that rock overhang. Better on this side with the sun. Try to stay on the side that has the best light as well as the best view. Wow, the steering. You really, I mean, it's you guys can't see it. The steering is really jiggling back and forth quite a bit going over this terrain. The steering wheel's moving back and forth about 3-4 inches sometimes. Look at all the suspension movement. That's really cool. It's better on this side of the sun. I came around this in the dark, and I'm like, what the hell are we doing here? This curve right here. It's like, is this the right entrance to a mine? You do wonder, like, why the hell would you have such a narrow dirt road when you're hauling big equipment all the time? But a lot of times that's how it is, guys. Yeah, it is wide enough. It works. I just heard the brake squeak. Did you guys hear that? Wow, it won't move backwards. Just coming down the hill right there, as I hit the brakes, I swear they were squeaking. I swear, as I came down the hill right through here and came to a stop, the brakes were squeaking, like from the dust in them or something. I don't know. It's pretty wild. Oh, let's not hit the state trooper there. This is going to be pretty interesting, because if you look at the map here, look at that, a bunch of switchbacks and stuff until we get down to, well, we're going to be running state routes until we get to I-40, and then once we get down there, we're basically on I-40 all the way across. This section probably won't take us that long. This section might, but I-40 going across should be, pretty easy. That's kind of why I wanted to do this one, because of this section here. I had noticed that we came in from this way up the mountain on the last trip, and I actually saw this coming on the map, and I was like, man, that might be pretty gnarly to do a trip out of. So this part looks even pretty good too, all the way down to I-40. It looks pretty smooth. It'll just be pretty gnarly here for a minute, have a little fun with it, and then maybe some time to relax, which sounds like a plan. Trucks with mountain pass at 7 to 8% grade. Boy, it feels like we're going downhill. Yeah, we are slowing down. Why would it... It acts like there's a brake on. Let's just do an overlook here. If there's a video overlook. So let's do that. But it's acting like there's a brake on or something. That's a downhill slope, and it should have been coasting. It's a really pretty one. Interesting, the truck's not in the view of that one. Usually it is. I'm actually gonna come out and then go back in. Set the fuel economy, not that it's gonna matter. See, now it's acting like it's coasting downhill like it should, I think. I don't know. It was just weird. Maybe it only looks like it's, you know, downhill, but it's still slightly uphill. Ah, that was the other overlook that it showed us with the cars there. That would be not the place to fuck up, wouldn't it? That would definitely be a bad day. Look at that thing. National Forest. Oh, it's closed. shouldn't affect what you hear, but that rumble is getting pretty loud. Short wheelbase tractor too. If you had like a W900, this would be a challenging. Not do that in a truck for real, probably, because I didn't know what was up here, and I could have turned around. I could have been stuck. Oh, it's a scenic overlook, but there's no like video that you can do. That's unfortunate. Let's do a look around though. I'm guessing you can go up on the bridge there and look out. down at the bottom of the hill, guys. Here, I'm gonna have to pause for a minute. I need to rearrange my seat cushion. I don't know, I haven't been sitting in the chair that long, but my butt is not comfortable right now. So just something poking me in my butt cheek, and it's hurting. We have a bit of a drive still to go, so before we get on the highway and I'm sitting for a while, I don't want to stand up and rearrange that. Gotta love it. How far are we to the... highway? What you can do is put a pin. 200 miles. Alright, I'm going to take this opportunity to stand up, guys. Something's not right with my seat cushion, and it's hurting. And I haven't been sitting here that long, as I said 3 times already. Sorry, guys, I also went and got a drink. Should have muted the microphone. Forgot to. That's better. I don't know what was going on with my seat cushion, but it was in the wrong position or something.
Let's do this. Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on. Keep right, and then turn right.
What the hell?
Turn right.
It's weird how that's listed as a turn right. Why did that car stop? interesting that it wants to start off in low each time. But one low is really enough to... Towns are like this. It's like, if you would just sequence your lights so that the traffic continued to move, you wouldn't have traffic problems in your fucking town. But this is real life. This is how shit is. It's like, just time it. From the time that turns green to the time people approach this light, have it turn green so they continue flowing. These things shouldn't be that difficult. Makes such a difference in congestion and even pollution, because now you got this truck, stopping and starting 5 times in your town. Noise pollution, all of the things that people care about would be... That's a divergent diamond, I think, right there. All the things people supposedly care about would be reduced with some simple light timing. Here we are again, stopping for no fucking reason. And there's nobody at the other fucking intersection either. We're gonna stop for fuel right up here. I've only got half a tank. I don't know which side of the road the fuel. There's actually a repair shop right there too. We could go in there and see if the cat cab is available in this truck. I did put it in. I had removed it from the list of mods because it wasn't working. I tried moving it farther up the list. See if that makes any difference. And we'll stop in there and check, and then also get fuel.
Time to hit the road.
Time to hit the road. We're gonna have to turn left.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Go straight on. Yes, I know. I heard. And there's still no one at that cross street, and we're sitting here at a red light for no fucking reason. And yes, you should not change lanes in the middle of an intersection. Those AI cars can come up behind you pretty quickly. Sort of appear in the mirror sometimes.
And then turn left.
And once again, another fucking red light at an intersection with no cross street, with no cross traffic. Repair shop right there on the left. We're going to turn around because we need to get fuel.
When possible, make a
There's a
U-turn.
crash truck right there. Look at that. Let's see if the cat cab is available. usually it would be in here. This is all part of the Sissel's Mega Pack, and I thought about getting rid of it, but I think it needs to be in here for the cat cabs to work. I'm not totally sure, um, but I just, like, I don't really have a lot of interest in sticking crap on my dashboard, you know? Not in game, anyway. I know it's a customization thing, and it makes your truck yours, and I get why people do it. Um, it's kind of cool, and I'm glad that those things are available, and I know it's a lot of work to put these mods together. Um, okay, so it is that it? It is working. Okay. See, that was not working before. These were not in here. Let's put him maybe there. Of course, he's head sticking through the windshield, so let's maybe pick a different spot. Okay, so that's the 3. Kind of like that one. So he's going to be in our field of view. You know, you could put him, you know, way over here. Okay, I didn't want 2 of them. I guess you could do 2 of them. Oh, great. Oh, and he's still there too. What the fuck? Hmm. Okay. So let's see here. Put them all the way over there. You can put them there. So you see him. Okay, he's outside the window. That's not going to work. That might work. Yeah, he's kind of out of the way. You can also you can also put him on the seat, but when I look left and right, you're probably not going to see him. So let's put him there. That's fine. You know, we can look at him, but he's I don't know, either that or no. No. That might be the best one. Okay. Let's do that. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. This is going to be a long-ass video, guys. We're already in an hour. Actually, I might split it in half right here. It'd be a good time to do that. Or we can get down to the highway. Maybe we'll do that. We'll go down to the highway and then continue from there. That way we'll be able to see the cat moving around. It's cool that you can have couples. You could have several. That's the first time the cat's worked in a while, and I don't know why. Maybe just moving it up in the priority list. Not really sure. Was there anything else we needed to do? Let's just check maintenance real quick and see if there's any. Let's go ahead and do tires. That's it.
Ready to roll.
It's interesting, when you go in and do service like that, when you come back out, water temperature's totally cold. Also, I don't know what the time elapsed is, you know? There's our kitty cat. We still need to get fuel too. He like flips upside down.
Turn right. Go straight on.
He's got a pad. There's a yellow pad there under his head. Yeah. See the yellow thing? Can we get out over here? Yes, we can.
Find a new route. Turn left and then continue straight on.
I know that was a stop sign, guys.
Go straight on. Turn left.
They've updated the cat quite a bit. I don't remember it moving around quite that much previously and turning upside down and all that shit. I don't remember it doing that. And yawning like that. It's pretty funny.
Keep right and then turn right.
Yeah, so we'll get down to the highway here when I enter the highway, and I'll break the video in half. Because we still got like 800 miles to go. And once we get to I-40, you know, it ought to be pretty fast going. One bad thing is gonna be dark. We won't be able to see a cat. Why did you stop, fire truck? Oh my god. I've heard there's a big update coming for ATS. I don't exactly know what they're doing. But I'll tell you what I wish they'd do is fix the fucking AI traffic. They won't, I'm sure. eye traffic, make the navigation more realistic.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I think that stuff's too deep in the game for them to do anything about it at this point.
Turn left.
But I could be wrong. Just cycles through the same motions, or like at night when you're driving down the highway, does it lay in the sleeping mode like that for more time? Definitely like this truck. I kind of want to drive something else for a bit, but the thing I do like is this truck does have good headlights. It's one of the trucks that seems to have good headlights, either because of the mod that's in there or just not really sure. That Mac R, I think, is one that is still not amazing even with mods. light right there. Shining in the mirror. You can see it inside the cab here a little bit too. I just noticed that. When they get parked, I'll take a look at that. I wonder if that's one of those exterior cab lights that I mounted. And is there one over there too? Yes, there is. So maybe I need to remove those because you really don't want to have that amber light, you know, shining right on the mirror there, at the mirror frame. Never noticed that before. It kind of looks like ambient lighting, but it's not. I'm sure what it is. Because I noticed that the lighting that I put on the outside looked like they kind of looked half sunken into the body shell. They weren't like mounted on the surface. So maybe I need to take those off. How far away is the fucking interstate? Okay, not far. We can, what we'll do is we'll pop here to the end of the ramp and make that our, that's 30 miles away. That'll make that our stopping point for the night. The light was green for like 2 seconds and then one truck made it. But let's take a look here. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's one of these lights. Probably that one on the top there. See how they kind of disappear because they're like not quite subsurface. So I probably need to get rid of these, the ones that are those marker lights that are not, that are behind the marker lights. At least the ones on the side there. See something. Is there a repair shop? No, there is not. Okay. So what we're going to do is just stop at the top of the ramp here and pause there. And turn red, which is perfect. Oh, I need to go straight. Motherfucker. Never do that in real life, guys. Back up. That's an immediate fail on your CDL test. Alright guys, that'll be it for this video. I'll be back in a minute. I need to move around, get something to drink, and stretch for a second. Alright guys, see you guys in a minute. We'll just finish this video up. Got about 600 miles to go.